Money FM 89.3. Best of breakfast. Mind your business. Only on Money FM 89.3.
Money FM 89.3. It's Audrey Seek and Ahmad Akhtar here with you on Mind Your Business. Well, do a quick search on cabinetry online and you'll find yourself swamped with countless furniture made out of wood. But before you start making your next wooden purchase, keep in mind that it is common to find these products emitting formaldehyde.
Yep, this chemical is commonly known as new house smell. It can cause irritation of the eyes, nose, and throat with long-term exposure linked to certain cancers as well. So you might be wondering, what material should you be looking for in a furniture?
Yeah, so our next guest is from Star Furnishings, and they want you to make that shift to aluminum cabinetry, which is becoming the material of choice for many Singaporeans today. And here's the best part. It's free of harmful formaldehyde.
So to tell us more about this groundbreaking innovation, we're pleased to welcome on the show the marketing director of Star Furnishings, Mr. Dylan Zeng, who is looking pretty A-star himself in attire. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, please help us understand, Dylan, what formaldehyde is, why it is found in furniture, and why it poses such a huge health concern for all of us.
Right, so actually formaldehyde is a harmful gas that has been released from the glue used for lamination and also actually from the raw material that is being used to build your wooden cabinet itself, right? So this gas actually causes irritations, but it's also labeled as a silent killer because nobody really know the harm of it until recent years where lights has been shined on it.
Yeah.
And more commonly, you could actually find the body of it. You are using probably plywood in the market, where plywood is simply basically having some woods pressed together using glue, right? So this itself constantly emits formaldehyde. And the thing is, it's especially stronger when you first renovate it because everything is more fresh, right? So that's why when you first renovate a house, they will recommend you to open your window and let it air for, say, 1 month, 2 months, right? And this is really to just lower the extremely high index of formaldehyde in your house.
Wow. And
that's why some people that are more sensitive to formaldehyde will experience, like a sore throat, watering eyes, even red eyes sometimes. It's because of this gas. But the thing is, this gas actually has no smell, and also it's quite hard to find it. But the reason why you can smell is actually because of the glue they use.
Okay.
Right?
So, yeah, that's something that you definitely don't want in your home. So, my next question is, why aluminum then? How does that prevent formaldehyde emissions compared to wood? Is it because you don't need any laminate, don't need any glue?
Right, so basically, like I mentioned, the two major factors where formaldehyde is being emitted is plywood and also lamination, right? And because aluminum itself, first of all, it's aluminium. It doesn't emit it doesn't require any glue for the manufacturing process, and also there is no lamination used in case of manufacturing this product, because everything is using powder coating technology to make the grains and stuff.
Okay, so what's the origin story of why you made the switch over from wood to aluminium-based furniture? I believe you owe a lot of the credit to your father.
Yeah, so basically, my dad was the one that spotted this whole opportunity and vision when he went over to actually China for an exhibition, and he was shocked that actually a lot of people are abandoning wood furniture in China already. That was like a decade ago, right? And they were switching to something new in the market, which was unheard of in Singapore 10 years ago, which was aluminium furniture. And after speaking with some of the manufacturers there, and then he understood what is the benefits from having such material, and also how it could actually benefit, especially in Singapore's use case where it's humid and there's your space are especially small and stuff, right? So he decided to bring that idea over to Singapore.
Okay, so paint me a picture here, Dylan. When I picture aluminum furniture, I think of something with a totally different feel and aesthetic of wood, right? Kind of like metally, less earthy. What if someone is looking for that specific, like wooden kind of look? Can your aluminum furniture capture that essence and look of wood?
Yeah, so actually that is a very common question asked by our customers. How does aluminum look like? Even when they come to a showroom, they are like, where's the aluminum furniture? And we show them right in front of them, and they still don't see it because it looks exactly like like wood. When we first started, the colors were a lot more limited because of the version of the materials used then. But as we evolve from version 1 to now version 3, a lot has been done, and a lot more finishings, a lot more colors, patterns has been introduced. But yeah, I would say now you can pretty much choose something very similar to whatever style that you want for wood. But maybe if you are talking about exact same patterns from like maybe your typical choice of lamination for like 10, 20 boots, you have our own A-Star catalog of colors for you to choose from.
Okay, so your top selling items, aluminium kitchen cabinets, vanity cabinets, and wardrobes. What's the price point here? What's the price differential between the wooden version of these products and the aluminium version?
Right, so actually a lot of people would think that aluminium is a lot more expensive. Yes, it used to be this case, I would say, when we first started, because of the difference in the price of material used. But as we started developing our own parts and doing the R&D ourselves, we managed to reduce the cost slowly over the years. And now it's actually about only 15 to 20% more expensive than wood, but with better quality, better for health, and also more efficient when it comes to renovation.
So now there's a 15 to 20% premium. What was it before?
Before, I would say it's close to maybe 50%.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
So now we know that aluminum cabinetry is growing in popularity among Singaporean homeowners. Can you tell us what you've heard from them, the feedback after they have installed aluminum furniture in their home? Do they talk about the better air quality, or, the better resistance, or, what have you heard?
Right, so like just now, someone mentioned about the news article, right, about someone spent 40k on the renovation, and they came in, they have like sore throats, watery eyes. Actually, we heard a lot of this case, right, because us Singaporeans, we won't really spend the extra money if we don't need to.
Yes.
Right? And the thing is, because a lot of people really experience this, and that's why there's a demand. So one of our customers, actually, I shall not name the name, but basically, she experienced similar things. And I think she's like more sensitive to such formaldehyde. So she came to us similarly with the new house renovated, and she just couldn't stand the thing. When she's sleeping, she's coughing. She wake up with watery eyes, and she's always having sore throat and itchiness all around those areas and stuff, right? And then afterwards, because she has kids as well, right? So she started doing more research and stuff, and she realized, like whatever that she was experiencing was actually formaldehyde.
Right.
And she immediately went on to find alternative to see how this can be fixed. And that's why she stumbled across A-Star. So after we did the renovation and stuff, she moved in right in, and it was no complaints lah. No complaints.
Oh, well, it's good to hear. It's good to hear that she didn't suffer anymore from those symptoms. Speaking of renovation, when you do encounter, or when customers encounter material errors in installation, you have a policy of immediate rectification, is that correct?
Yes, correct.
So how does it work in terms of longevity? You have a warranty of lifetime maintenance?
Yes, so basically for us, we are confident in our product, and that's why we provide 10 years warranty and also lifetime maintenance. And this is something that is unheard of in renovation industry, because typically it doesn't last that long, right? And because we are confident in the product, we provide such service, right? And then we could do changes on the spot, because we have a bunch of skilled carpenters and stuff that they could fix stuff on the spot for you guys, if let's say it's minor. But if let's say the whole, like there's some sizing error, then definitely we have to change it back in the warehouse.
Yeah, so Dylan, you talked about the impressive improvement in affordability when it came to your products, now about 15 to 20% more expensive. How are you guys continuing to make this more affordable for consumers, for people to make this switch? Right,
so basically that's why we are actually trying to we're still in the progress of doing our R&D for version 4 of our materials. So with that itself, we are aiming probably to launch that. I'm not sure when, but you guys can stay tuned if you follow us on social media.
Okay.
Right? So basically, as we continue upgrading our materials and stuff, we are trying to match the price of wood in Singapore to make it more affordable, so that everybody has access to this itself. And this is what we say our mission for the next few years.
So in this R&D phase, are you looking at expanding into new product lines? Beyond cabinets, beyond wardrobes?
This one itself, I would say
Or do you want to keep your cards close to your chest?
I would say this itself, we will not review too much yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Fair
right.
enough, fair enough.
So you brought up, the fact that it's very difficult to detect formaldehyde. There are some people who are more sensitive to it, but others, you can't smell it. So do you have any tips for people on detecting formaldehyde in their homes, even if they don't feel any symptoms, And how can they move forward in choosing, better, safer options for their home?
Yeah, I would say the first thing is the most obvious is if you can feel it, that's probably formaldehyde. And research has also shown even if you added your house,
it's still there,
it's
right?
still there, it's forever there, right? And it's just how much level is it there, right? And most of the time it's actually exiting safety standards, right? But some people that really don't feel much, maybe you have a blocked nose or something, right? Right? There's actually quite a lot of test kits and stuff right now that you could actually test for formaldehyde in your house. It could be a reader that we have a reader in our showroom that you could scan the air quality of the place. It could show you the formaldehyde level, and some even more, I would say, cheaper versions will be something like, it's like COVID test kits, but you treat something and then if it's extremely high, then you will turn into different colors and stuff.
Sure.
Yeah. So you could get that online especially. Yeah.
All right, Dylan, just putting you on the spot, you've had a chance to look at our lovely table here that forms the foundation of all the studio equipment that you see. How would you rate the design and the look of this table? Could it use a bit of a facelift?
I think it looks pretty okay, but I think we can do better with aluminium.
Okay, wow. All right. And, before we let you go, Dylan, what's one key piece of advice you'd share with entrepreneurs, starting or growing their business? You've managed to do this very successfully with Star Furnishings with your family. Any tips?
I would say be it running your own business, like starting from scratch or taking over your family business, I would say it's definitely not as easy as it thinks, right? So one thing that my dad taught me is if you take care of your customer, if your business take care of your customer, the customer will take care of your business. So I would say this is what our mission is moving forward. And I would say as for new people or aspiring entrepreneurs, just remember your why. Like why did you started this, or why did your parents started this? Right, and remember like this rootly, and I would say this value will go towards the business lah.
All right. Well, some great insights on aluminum cabinetry and its benefits for healthier homes. Star Furnishings promises to offer formaldehyde-free furniture. Dylan, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Indeed, an A-Star conversation with the marketing director of A-Star Furnishings. His name is Dylan Zeng, and you're listening to Money FM 89.3.
To listen to more great interviews, download our podcasts at audio.sg or download the audio app. That's AWEDIO, audio at the App Store and Google Play.